It's Rome, and we are back to get it on. If you're in your zone, in your home, make sure you hit the thumbs up on your big screen video. And if you're in the car, turn me up on your stereo. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this video to 300. All I'm asking is for 300 likes so I can get my pockets tight. That's it, that's all. I know that some of you guys have been here for a while, but it's time for us to go wild. Let's get it.
Okay, so the first one, this is a customer's perspective. So she says, my boyfriend and I regularly order through DoorDash or Uber Eats. We've noticed a pretty clear pattern that when we order on my account using my clearly female name, a lot of the time the drivers refuse to honor the leave at door instructions. We live in a small apartment building with a very clear, well-lit front door on a quiet street. There is absolutely no reason why a driver should be unable to follow this request. I even state in the delivery orders, please leave at outside door and do not buzz, thank you, with a smiley face. And yet, more than 50% of the time, they stand outside for 5 minutes, text me repeatedly, buzz, call, and harass me, trying to get me to come down. It can be scary to meet a random man when I'm home alone. When we order through my boyfriend's name on his app, there has never once been an issue. They honor the instructions and leave it just as instructed, same instructions as is on mine. So I changed my name on my account to his name, and I haven't had an issue since. So I've seen other women online discussing having the same problem as well. Is it truly that drivers are creeps and want to see what we look like? I can't think of any other reason for why this would happen. Should I report the drivers that refuse to follow the instructions? So my question for you is, do you see men doing this?
Absolutely. Off the bat, they do it. They do it on purpose, too. I'm going to tell you right now. They are on that. You want me to tell you something that's so crazy about DoorDash and multiple other gig apps? There's no disrespect to them, but the entries are very like they don't have any specific things that you have to do in order to get on DoorDash, to be a DoorDash driver. You can just be 18, and what is it, 18 and have a license, and it's something very simple.
Background check.
Yeah, it's something very simple. So just because they didn't get caught doing nothing crazy doesn't mean they ain't doing nothing crazy. So a lot of times, Look, man, I'm gonna tell the truth. That's what they own. They definitely own that, and they definitely want to see you, right? When you come and get this food, and they might try to J down on you. You never really know. I know that we've all seen and heard about all these different situations about drivers trying to talk to the customers and all that stuff. So they definitely doing it. They doing it on purpose too.
Okay, so my question is, what would you say to the male or female, I suppose, drivers who go the extra mile trying to do all this stuff just to see the female or text them or leave them messages or something afterwards, like the inappropriateness of it? Like, what would you say to them?
I would say that you need to have self-discipline. I understand that we all human, and you might like this girl or you might like this dude or vice versa, whatever the case may be. But the reality of it is we are here to get money, and time is money. You spending all your time trying to talk to this girl. I know you had these fantasies and dreams that you're going to see this customer and then she's going to come out. Now, this may happen. It may have happened to somebody. We don't know. But the reality of it is time is money, and we ain't got time to be playing no games trying to get this money. Now, I understand that, again, we are all human, and, you do it how you do it. But look, man, calm down. Run up this money because you're worrying about the wrong thing right now. It's not time to play games. You need to. Some people should just stay at work, at jobs. No disrespect, because you don't have the self-discipline that it takes to do this. So I understand that you may feel like, man, you're trying to. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm cool. Look, get to the money. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to flirt and flare to talk to these girls. Now, is it going to be some times and situations where girls or people or dudes or whoever going to flirt with people? It's human nature, which is understandable. But what you don't want to do is mess up your money. What you don't want to do is do something that you shouldn't have been doing, and then you get kicked off this app, and now you are going to be going back to work. So keep that in mind while you're out there in the grind. I understand, I get it. Some people, y'all young, y'all older. Hey, get to this money like it ain't funny.
Okay, and what would your advice be for the girl when she asked, for the customer, when she asked, should she report the drivers who don't follow the instructions and the drivers who continue to do this?
I'm not going to necessarily report them. I'm not going to report them, and I ain't going to do all that. I'm just not going to answer the phone or answer the door. And they eventually, hopefully they get the picture to just leave it down there. Because at first, some people on the customer end, they may think that men just don't follow rules, which is, that's also true. Let's be honest. A woman is more likely to follow the rules than a dude. Let's just be clear. But now that we have the case study that shows that when it's a dude, they ain't trying to do that. And when it's a girl, they are trying to do it. So, I don't think you should report them. I should just think you should let it be. You already changed your name on the thing, so you're good to go. I wouldn't worry about it. Because there's always going to be people like this regardless. Whether you report them or not report them, it's still going to continue to happen. And I don't really necessarily believe that you can... I don't think it's necessary to report somebody just because they don't follow instructions. That's my personal opinion. I need you guys to comment below and let me know, what do you think in this situation? Ladies. I know some of y'all are drivers. I know that some of y'all have had some customers trying to jet out on y'all too. It's vice versa too now. It ain't just the dudes trying to talk to it ain't just the drivers trying to talk to the women. It's also the customer trying to talk to the girls, or vice versa. Or some women may be trying to talk to the drivers. I've had some scenarios, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So yeah, comment below and let me know.
I think it's different when, like, you're doing it in a certain way. I think in this certain scenario, they're purposely not doing the instructions, which you can tell because once she changed her name to a manly name, it was no longer a problem. But they're purposely going out of their way to make it difficult for her just because they're waiting to see her.
They don't see.
But that's your borderline harassment right now.
Man, knock it off. This ain't see.
No.
This is not harassment. Let me say this.
You're blowing up my phone, buzzing my door.
Yeah, okay, wait. I'm taking that back. You are correct. If you are steady calling people, you are harassing them. Stop doing that. Y'all doing too much now. I was on your side a little bit. It ain't that serious. But now that you're blowing up phones, I forgot about that part. You're blowing up their phones and steady ringing the doorbell and steady trying to text them and all this stuff. And also, I would say this to ladies. Take the smiley face off. See, they already think it's sweet because of the presentation. They may look at them like, oh, shit. That's how men think. That's the reality of it. She may be sweet. She's smiling and all that. She gonna come downstairs and wait a little bit. I'm telling you. Look, I know you laughing. This is the truth, though. I understand that. Let me say this. Let me just say this about us men. Let me say this. A lot of times when women be nice to us, we just automatically assume that they want us. I listen. I'm telling you, this is how we think. Because the reality of it is, why are you being so nice to me? Let's just start right there. Why are you being so nice? You got smiley faces on your thing. They automatically go think, yeah, she might want to J down, so I'm trying to. But fellas, knock it off. Go get the money and do what you're gonna do after you get the money. But this is not the time or the place for you to be doing this. And I understand that you may think this is gonna happen in your head. It may do, but in this particular situation, it's not. So you got to move on. That's what I want to say. Comment below and let me know. I want to hear, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear both sides. Comment below and let me know. And I know for sure, 1,000%, one of you guys that is watching this video right now, you have had a situation where either a customer tried to talk to you or you try to talk to the customer. And I want to hear all about it right down in the comment section. Maybe we can react to it in the next video. But
hold on, I have a question. Why do you think you used to do that all the time? Every single time we had a delivery, if someone smiled at you or was nice or said thank you, you're like, she wants me. Why?
Off the bat.
Just because they're nice and they say thank you, like they use manners, all of a sudden they must want you?
Listen,
like, why?
Let's just call a spade. I mean, what? Fellas, comment below and let me know. Because I know, let me ask you ladies, if I walked if I walked up to your door, what's the score?
She want me. She want me.
Now, I understand that. I think that. I used to think that. You know, what? I mean, what?
It was literally every delivery. She wants me.
They do. Look, listen. You have heard some customers. They get on that with me.
Sometimes they'll be like, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. It could be a store person, and they'll just say, hi, what's your order number? Da, da, da. Okay, well, it's over here. Then you'll be like, oh, yeah, she wants me.
You can look, because I don't ignore signs. Hey, fellas, don't ignore the signs. So we're going to talk about that, too. Don't ignore the signs. Ladies, don't ignore the signs. There's always telltale signs of where when you see somebody how the certain things that they do. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, hold on. So you really think, as of right now, like all the times that you said that, you don't think you were over exaggerating on some of them?
I don't know, man. What? But see, the thing about it is, back to the scenario is, guess what I did not do?
Harass them?
I didn't harass them. I ain't trying to J down on them. I'm not doing none of that. I'm here to get this money. If you want to J down on me, then you do it. I'm trying to get this money right now. So I ain't got time to be trying to text you and talk to you. And I ain't gonna look. When I get off, if you J down, you J down. That's cool. But the reality of it is, it is not the time and place for this right now. And I'm trying to run up this money. You got to stay focused. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to Law Walker sponsors the video. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that thumbs up. And I can't wait to hear. I can't wait. I already know we gonna have some good stories. Hey, stay in your glory. I'm gone.